480 BC, 300 men walked towards certain death. Not because they were forced, because they chose to. King Leonidas and his Spartans knew the Persian army had over 1 million soldiers. The odds? 10,000 to 1. But they didn't run. They stood at a place called Thermopylae, hot gates. For 3 days, 300 Spartans held back an empire. They bought time for all of Greece to prepare. They all died, but their story never did. This is the truth they don't teach you in school. To understand Thermopylae, you must understand Sparta. Sparta was not like Athens. Athens loved books, art, and talking. Sparta loved war. From age 7, every Spartan boy was taken from his mother. He lived in military barracks. He was trained to fight, to endure pain, to obey orders without question.
They slept on beds made of reeds they cut themselves. They ate black soup, a disgusting mix of pork, blood, and vinegar. If a boy cried about the food, he was beaten. Why? Because Sparta believed one thing: weakness kills you in battle. By age 20, a Spartan man was the most dangerous soldier in the world. He carried a bronze helmet, a bronze chest plate, a huge wooden shield called a hoplon, a spear, and a short sword. But his real weapon was discipline. Spartans fought in a formation called the phalanx, shoulder to shoulder, shield to shield, spears sticking out like the teeth of a giant animal. One Spartan was strong. 300 Spartans in a phalanx? They were a wall of bronze and death. But there was a problem. Sparta had very few citizens, maybe 8,000 full Spartan warriors total. While Persia had an empire that stretched from India to Egypt, millions of men. So when Persia came, Sparta could not fight them in the open field. They would be crushed by numbers. That's why King Leonidas chose Thermopylae. The Persian Empire was the biggest empire the world had ever seen in 480 BC. King Xerxes ruled it. His father, King Darius, had tried to invade Greece 10 years earlier. He failed at a place called Marathon. Xerxes was not going to fail. He spent 4 years preparing. He built a bridge of boats across the Hellespont to move his army from Asia to Europe.
When the storm destroyed the bridge, Xerxes was so angry, he ordered his soldiers to whip the sea 300 times. That was Xerxes, a king who believed he was a god. His army was massive, maybe 200,000 to 300,000 men. There were Persians, Medes, Egyptians, Ethiopians, Indians, archers who could darken the sky with arrows, cavalry that shook the ground. Xerxes sent messengers to every Greek city. Give me earth and water. It meant surrender, submit to Persia. Most cities gave in. Athens and Sparta said no. Xerxes laughed. He thought, 300 Spartans? I have 10,000 men who do nothing but eat and sleep. I will crush them like ants. He was wrong.